taken sleeping pills for 40 years. I don't take them anymore, and I feel wonderful. Like, I feel so much better. I have a sleeping pattern now, or a routine that I do, and I just love every day. Healthy. I'm active, no serious illnesses, and I have osteoporosis and a little bit of osteoarthritis. The only thing that I had wrong was I couldn't sleep. I think I've had insomnia since I was in my early 30s. A typical night for me was I would go to sleep or fall asleep. Didn't matter what time, but I wouldn't sleep any more than 2.5 hours tops. Then I'd wake up and I would lay there and I would toss and turn and couldn't get back to sleep. So, I don't know, lots of times when I knew I had to get up and go to work, I would just lay there. I went to my family doctor back then because I wasn't sleeping, and she prescribed sleeping pills, and they would work for maybe a month, and then I wouldn't sleep. I'd have the same thing all over again. So she would just keep changing the sleeping pills, and I think I've been on just about every kind possible. And then the last one, she would just increase them. Like, I started out with one, and then it was two, and then it was three. And they only lasted for a short period of time. And then I still wasn't sleeping. I almost think to myself now, how could I not have seen or realized myself that they weren't helping? I was worried about if I went off them that I wouldn't get any sleep. Like, I think that in the back of my mind, I kept thinking, well, if I quit these, I won't even get 2.5 hours. So that's probably why I just kept taking them. Some mornings when I would get up, I would feel like I was wobbly and unsteady, and feel like I was bloated, literally. And I think part of the reason why was because when I was working and I would try to get some sleep at night, in the middle of the night I would get up and I'd take another sleeping pill around 1 o'clock at night. So maybe that's why the next day I felt on wobbly and unsteady, but didn't realize why I was feeling like that. I was unsteady on my feet quite a bit, actually. Like, I would stumble or like trip, kind of just when I was walking in the house, like my foot would just trip. And I mean, I would catch myself, but I did that a lot. Now, I don't know what that was from, whether that was from the sleeping pills or what. Like, I don't do it now, so it had to be the sleeping pills, I guess. It was so frustrating sometimes when I would get to work in the morning, like I'd be sitting at work and I'd think, I don't remember driving here. And it would kind of scare me. And then by the time I would finish my work and going home, I'd drive home and like it was almost, my eyes were open, but I was almost like I was asleep. Like, it was scary. Yeah, it's just like things are just so different now. All along, like all these things that were happening to me for years, I never really associated it with sleeping pills. I always just associated it with not being able to sleep. You are impaired, like from the sleeping pills. That's when it all kicked in for me, like years later. She told me to go off them slowly, like take by this time I told her I was only taking 2 a day, not 3. So we did 1 pill one day and 2 the next for 2 weeks. And then the next 2 weeks after that, 1 sleeping pill every second day. And then I was supposed to do that for 2 weeks. And then I haven't had any since. My sleeping has improved tremendously since going off of them. I go to bed now at 11 o'clock every night. And if I'm watching TV and I get sleepy or tired, I'll stay awake till 11. Like do something, get up and do something so I don't fall asleep. Go to bed at 11. Lights are out like soon as I get to bed. And I don't lay there for very long. Like I'll fall right asleep and I'll sleep till maybe 2. And I'll get up, go to the bathroom. Sometimes I sleep right through. Like my bed is just to sleep in. I don't go there and watch TV. I don't go there and read. I just go to bed to sleep. And something else I've done too is like I don't eat after supper anymore. I just think that kind of helps because you're not going to bed with a full stomach. It doesn't happen right away, but it didn't take me that long till I was getting 5 hours sleep, and then to me that was wonderful. And then it was 6.5, and then last night 8.5. Like things change, but you have to change. I have more energy, like every day. Like I go for a walk, and I just have more energy to do things around the house, and I mean it's hard to have a lot of energy when you only get 2.5 hours sleep, and then you're still feeling groggy from the pills half the day. But now, like, it's just kind of like a whole new, refreshed life. My memory, like, I almost thought I was getting dementia. Like, because I could not, like, I'm terrible with names to begin with, but I mean, it wasn't just names, it was like forgetting things and forgetting, not forgetting to do certain things that I had to do at a certain time, but it was just like my memory just wasn't good. And now my memory is better, like I'm more focused, uh, and things seem clearer. I don't arrive at a place and sit there now and say, oh gosh, I don't remember driving here. That's not happened anymore. My mood is better. I'm not as irritable. I'm easier to get along with. I feel like I'm more content. I'm happier. I'm, yeah, like sleep is just amazing. And I mean, I like myself much better now that I'm sleeping.